see, the Indic tradition, the Hindu tradition especially, says there are a variety of different pathways to kind of use to progress spiritually. So we are open to the idea. And they said there are 4 pathways which are perhaps more important, perhaps well polarized. One is the Gnana Marg. Just through the process of rational thinking, you can see the nature of reality, actually suss out the nature of reality, Gnana Marg. Then there's the Karma Marg, which means saying through selfless activity, you can in a way rub away, this kind of wash away this idea that you are the ego and experience a spiritual dimension. This is the Karma Marg. Then we have, of course, Raj Yoga, saying that you can actually experiment on yourself, discipline yourself, and realize what is the nature of reality through introspection, through meditation. But the path that is most popular for Hindus, and quite rightfully and quite understandably, is the Bhakti Marg. So what is the Bhakti Marg? Let me just touch on some of the aspects of the Bhakti Marg. Why is it the easiest pathway? Let me tell you. The reason is this. You see, if we actually agree that there is something very grand that is underpinning us, and there is a link between us and the underpinning to this reality, and that link becomes revealed through, if you like, devotion and love for the idea of spirituality, idea of God, idea of religion. So there is already a link between us and the spiritual underpinning that we possess. And when that link becomes revealed in our lives, that is called bhakti, devotion. It flows naturally. It's not kind of imposed. You don't go to a university to learn Bhakti Marg. It just happens naturally because there is already a link, and that becomes revealed through natural attraction to the idea of the spiritual dimension, through gods, goddesses, through whatever pathway. So we kind of get, kind of strongly attached to the idea of bhakti. Now, the main thing is that, Ms. Lakhani, but how do we develop bhakti? You can't develop it. It is already, the link is already there. It is only the clutter in our routine life that kind of blocks this link. So we can't see that link doesn't become revealed in us because we are so caught up with the worldly affairs that the link in a way kind of is submerged. So when this kind of clutter that we have, that we kind of chase after, is pushed away from our lives, then this link we have with the deeper dimension called spiritual dimension becomes revealed as devotion, tremendous attraction to the idea of spirit. It may take on variety of different forms. It's not necessarily though you think of God like a personality, you can think of God in humanity, just tremendous love. So when this love or this kind of attraction to the spiritual idea polarize in different ways, through love for Vishnu or Shiva or Mother Goddess or particular deity, it is fine. It is in a way telling you that your temperament in a way is prepared to tackle the issue of devotion to a deity, focusing on your own background, your own temperament, your family background, etc. So be it. Now, so the main trick about Bhakti Marg is very simple. Remove the clutter in your life and it will automatically become revealed. This is the trick. That's why it's the easiest pathway. It doesn't require you to do tremendous, austere practices like Raj Yoga requires. It comes naturally when you begin to push away a lot of unnecessary aspect in your life. Now, the bhakti can take on variety of different. I have not talked about bhakti that often, so let me just touch on it. It takes on variety of different ways in the Hindu tradition. In the Abrahamic tradition, the devotion they have is Abrahamic tradition, nothing but Bhakti Marg. The attraction they have is in a way mostly like say, God is the master and we are the servants. This is one approach. Seeing God as your master and you are serving God's universe. This is the one approach. The other way we see in, say, Christianity is the idea that God is the Father and you are the children of God. So this is like a second kind of link you try and develop with the idea of spirituality like a fatherly figure. And then, of course, in Hindu tradition, you have the idea of God like a fatherly figure or like a motherly figure. That is speciality of Hindu tradition. Think of the ultimate real as a female. So again, this bhakti can take on different kind of, if you like, colors. So you can think of God like a father in heaven, mother in heaven. You can think of God like your friend. See, this is the uniqueness of Hindu tradition. You can even think of God like your friend, like Arjuna and Krishna, friend. Sakhya Bhav. Or you can think of God, if you like a baby. Another unusual feature. You can see that in Christianity too. When baby Christ is born and you got this devotion of women, etc., toward the idea of God as a little baby, is visible in Christianity too. It's very strong in the Hindu tradition. Think of God like a little baby that is under your control. So you're not under God's control, like God is your father. God is under your control and you say, God, go to sleep now. This is what they do. Elderly ladies kind of think of baby Krishna and kind of treat him like a child and be rough on him, saying, go to sleep. So this is another way you can link up with the idea of spirituality like a little baby under your control. Then there are other pathways. You can even think of God like your sweetheart. If you've seen the story of Meera, she thinks of Krishna as a sweetheart. And be careful, this is not kind of Bollywood kind of lovey-dovey stuff. It is real love of one individual for this idea of spirit. Madhur Bhav it's called. So there are different pathways. And do we say one is better than the other? No. The pathway that suits your temperament is the one that you should follow, the particular path that you want to follow or focus on. Fine. There's another thing I must comment. You see, there are two kinds of bhakti. There is Vaidhi bhakti, that means it's kind of more formalized way of devotion. So you say, I'm going to sit in the morning at this time and tinkle bell and sprinkle water and offer food, flowers to God, etc. It's a very kind of ritualistic aspect to bhakti, Vaidhi bhakti. That means kind of in a formalized bhakti. There's one. But there's a higher form of bhakti, and that's called para bhakti. Remember, this is a very beautiful thing. Now, para bhakti is something superior than this kind of very formal worship that you might carry out towards your deity. Para bhakti says, I love God not because I'm trying to think of Him as a father, mother, or whatever. I love God because I can't help myself. I'm in love with this beautiful, wonderful thing, idea. That is called para bhakti. The link you have with God is absolutely without any qualification. You just can't help yourself. This is called para bhakti. And you'll find examples of people who focus on para bhakti in the Hindu tradition. So bhakti is a wonderful and easy path. I can say, use the word easy path to provide you remove the clutter, but it's not easy to remove the clutter. So be it.
Free e-learning course in Hinduism. To register, please visit www.hindu-academy.com.
Talks on Hinduism. Sponsored by People Care. Encouraging caring for the elderly in their own homes. For more information, please visit peoplecare.com.